Hello everyone, welcome to the 5-Minute Discovery Channel. Bolivia, a landlocked South American country, is notable not only for its unique geography but also for the interesting things related to sports and the daily lives of its people. Bolivia's capital, La Paz, is not only the highest city in the world but also a place to witness challenging football matches. At 3,650 meters above sea level, La Paz stands firmly on the mountain peaks, creating a stadium that no visiting team can easily conquer. This place has made many famous teams such as Brazil and Argentina hesitate, with players like Messi struggling with shortness of breath and nausea during matches on La Paz's football field. So, how does the incredible height of this city affect the daily lives of its people? What challenges do they face in an environment where thin air and harsh climates become an indispensable part of life? And what interesting things await us in this story? Let's explore the secrets and wonders of the highest capital in the world, where every day is an impressive adventure. Welcome to the story of La Paz, the highest capital, where life and sports blend in a space above the clouds. Before going into the content, please remember to like and subscribe to support the channel. Capitals. Bolivia is a unique country with two capitals, each with its own important and distinct role. La Paz, the famous capital, is located at an altitude of 3,650 meters above sea level, the highest city in the world with about 1.8 million inhabitants. It is not only the center of political and cultural activities but also the location of Bolivia's important executive and legislative bodies. La Paz, whose name means Our Lady of Peace in Spanish, is the heart of the country, where all political and social activities take place. In contrast, Sucre, the other city with a population of about 300,000, serves as Bolivia's constitutional capital. Known as the White City for its striking white painted houses, Sucre is not only the center of the Supreme Court but also an architectural gem with many historical monuments. Located at an altitude of 2,800 to 2,900 meters above sea level, Sucre offers a different perspective of Bolivia, from its ancient streets to its peaceful and fresh air. While La Paz stands out for its unprecedented altitude and the challenges it poses for its residents and tourists, Sucre exudes charm and history. Each city contributes to the overall picture of Bolivia, a colorful and diverse country. Discover and learn about Bolivia's two unique capital cities, where every aspect of life and culture blends into one impressive space. La Paz. La Paz, the world's highest capital, is nestled deep in a vast canyon in the southwestern Bolivian highlands. The city is famous not only for its impressive height but also for its diverse development. In addition to La Paz, residents live in an even higher area, the satellite city of El Alto, located right on the edge of the canyon. El Alto, which was undeveloped land at the beginning of the 20th century, has now become a vibrant city with rapid development in the past few decades. The crisscrossing streets, complicated water supply and sewer systems demonstrate the uncontrolled expansion. However, this is good news for the locals, helping them escape poverty and integrate into modern Bolivian society. Living at such a high altitude, people face many challenges in their daily lives. As you climb higher, from the upper-class apartments in the lowlands to the brick and clay houses at higher elevations, the thinness of the air makes walking more difficult. Sleep is no longer as easy as before, and eating becomes a challenge for newcomers. Symptoms of altitude sickness are inevitable, and the boiling point of water also varies depending on the altitude. In La Paz, water boils at around 87 degrees Celsius, instead of 100 degrees Celsius at lower elevations. To help you acclimatize to the altitude, Bolivians recommend drinking coca tea or chewing coca leaves, a traditional method of relieving altitude sickness. Bolivia is not only famous for La Paz. The country has many other cities at similar altitudes, most of which are mining areas. There are currently about 150 million people in the world living above 2,400 meters above sea level. Such cloud cities can be found in major regions such as the Himalayas in Asia, the Ethiopian highlands in Africa, and the Andes in South America. Here, from Bolivia to Peru and Ecuador, humans have adapted and thrived in low-oxygen environments. Cable car system. Imagine you are in La Paz, the highest city in the world, where the winding roads and rugged mountainous terrain pose major challenges for transportation. In such an environment, how can you move conveniently and efficiently? La Paz has found a breakthrough solution with an impressive cable car system, holding the Guinness World Record for the largest public cable car network. As of March 2019, the cable car system in La Paz stretches 33 kilometers with 32 stations and 10 cable lines, capable of serving 34,000 passengers per hour. With the ability to operate 24/7, this cable car system is not only a primary means of transportation, but also an essential part of urban life. Building a metro or railway system in La Paz is almost impossible because of the rugged terrain. However, the cable car system has helped to reduce the frequent traffic jams on the rugged slopes, while also increasing traffic safety. Moreover, the convenience of the cable car lies not only in reducing congestion but also in reducing environmental pollution, thanks to the use of electricity instead of fossil fuels. What is special is that the cable car system not only serves as a means of transportation but also brings residents and visitors a great experience. When gliding through the cable car lines, you can enjoy the panoramic view of the city below and the majestic Andes Mountains. This is a unique way to admire the beauty of La Paz, an interesting experience that not everyone has the opportunity to feel regularly. Certainly, the cable car is not simply a means of transportation, but also an indispensable part of daily life in La Paz, helping to connect the community and open up memorable experiences. Traffic in La Paz. When you think of traffic in La Paz, you might imagine a rather unique and memorable scene. In this city, road traffic can be noisy, chaotic and challenging, especially for pedestrians who have to cross congested roads. But La Paz has a unique initiative to make the situation more interesting and pleasant. The Zebra Traffic program is a unique part of this city. Known for its cute zebras, these are not strange creatures but volunteers dressed in black and white stripes, standing at busy traffic points. When the light turns red, they not only stand still but also climb on cars, making sure that these vehicles do not run the red light, thereby helping the traffic stop and making it easier for pedestrians to cross the road. These zebras not only have the task of coordinating traffic but also make the atmosphere more fun and comfortable. They often dance, interact with the people, creating a lively and pleasant atmosphere. It is their humor and enthusiasm that helps reduce the stress and fatigue of residents and visitors when facing traffic congestion. When coming to La Paz, in addition to experiencing the convenience of the cable car system, you can also admire the lovely image of these zebras, giving you a traffic experience like no other. This is a testament to the creativity and enthusiasm of the community here in making urban life more interesting and pleasant. Feng Shui Market. When visiting Bolivia, an interesting destination that cannot be missed is the Witches' Market, which offers a very unique and mysterious experience. In this market, you will find everything a witch could need, from lucky charms, magical herbs, to secret medicines. Each item here is believed to have special powers, which can bring health, love, wisdom, happiness, fortune, and even longevity to the owner. One of the most popular items is products that help increase desire and vitality. Although the majority of Bolivians are Catholic, the tradition of fortune-telling and visiting witches for healing or luck is still very popular. These witches are often easily recognized by their strange costumes and styles, making them stand out from the crowd. One of the market's signature items is the dried camel fetus, a famous amulet in Bolivia. For locals, these are not just curiosities, but items of real value. For tourists, they often become unique and meaningful souvenirs, reflecting a part of the unique culture and beliefs of this place. The Witches' Market in Bolivia is not just a place to shop, but also a special cultural and spiritual experience, where anything can happen. It will surprise you not only by the strangeness of the items, but also by the way tradition and modernity blend perfectly in the lives of Bolivians. Prison. Life in Bolivia is not only notable for its impressive altitude, but also for the unique living conditions, even in a prison-like environment. Let's explore San Pedro Prison in La Paz, where life inside is unlike any other prison in the world. San Pedro Prison, with about 1,500 inmates, is not only a place to hold murderers or drug traffickers, but also home to about 200 children, who live with their parents in the prison. What's special here is that there are no guards or strict security measures like in other prisons. There are no iron doors, no barbed wire, and no prisoner uniforms. Everything is surprisingly free. Life in San Pedro Prison is actually more like a small community than a traditional prison. Inmates are not only confined, but also have to find work to support themselves. Within the prison grounds, you can find food stalls, cafeterias, barber shops, and even a motel. It is a microcosm where daily activities are no different from a bustling neighborhood outside the city. Inmates often do common jobs such as selling groceries, cutting hair, washing clothes, or even doing carpentry. Children also participate in small jobs such as shining shoes to help their families. For them, prison life is not just about survival, but also about being part of a community where everyone tries to work and live as a family. San Pedro Prison, with its normalized life and relative freedom within its walls, makes it not just a prison, but also a clear reflection of society and life outside. It is a unique image, where differences and adaptation to circumstances create a living environment that not everyone has the opportunity to experience. Stadium. The story of La Paz, the highest capital city in the world, also opens up another interesting and challenging aspect in the world of sports. In La Paz, there is a stadium that is famous not only for its size or design, but also for a very special element: Hernando Siles. This stadium is not only a symbol of Bolivia's sports but also known as the most dangerous stadium in the world. Located at an altitude of 3,601 meters above sea level, Hernando Siles is a real challenge for any team that has to play here. For players from other national teams, this stadium is not only a place to play but also a test of endurance. The formidable altitude makes the air thinner, and this creates a harsh playing environment. Players often experience difficulty breathing, dizziness, and sometimes nausea. This has led to many players and teams reporting the difficulties of playing at Hernando Siles. One of the most notable examples was during the 2014 World Cup qualifiers, when Lionel Messi and his Argentina teammates experienced significant difficulties. Messi shared that playing at this altitude was truly terrifying, with severe headaches and dizziness. The press described the Argentine players as almost fainting on the pitch, although Messi denied this. Bolivia, despite having only one team that is not strong in terms of reputation, often creates shocks at home. They have defeated both Brazil and Argentina, the top football nations in South America, right at Hernando Siles. For the home team, they are all too familiar with this altitude, and that gives them a big advantage in matches. In 2007, FIFA banned international matches at the Hernando Siles Stadium for health reasons. However, the ban was quickly overturned and was not enforced for long. And that is why Hernando Siles continues to be a special place in international football. Ultimately, the Hernando Siles Stadium is not only a piece of sporting history but also a testament to the power of the environment and how it can create unforgettable challenges. La Paz, with all its unique features, continues to be an attractive and mysterious destination not only for tourists but also for athletes from all over the world. Thank you for following the story of the highest capital city in the world, La Paz. If you find this story interesting, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell and share the video. See you in the next stories.